days of learning. This is just a day when you come to Frankfort and you lobby with your legislator. You walk around the halls of the Capitol, because we are allowed in, after all. So on Thursday, February 21st, is our Upper Cumberland Day. I would love to see every single one of you come with us to Frankfort. There's going to be a group of people. Wendy, if you'll go to the next screen. Anybody that's involved in public education is welcome to join us. Let me scoop that up. This schedule is also in your packet. KEA would like for you to check in at their headquarters just down the street from the Capitol, just so that they know that you're there. You're going to leave for the Capitol. The Pension Reform Group has been meeting every Tuesday and Thursday. They're going to continue to meet, so you could attend that meeting if you wanted to. Senate Education meets at 11:30. If you could meet with if you want to meet with your legislature, go back to KEA, debrief, just tell them who you visited with, who you saw, what you did. Make sure that you share your pictures. And lunch is on your own, but the cafeteria closes at 2 o'clock. I'd love to see every one of you come with us, just so you could provide your own voice. Wendy? Just a look. The big building behind, obviously, is the annex. Your senators are on the 2nd floor. Your House members are on the 3rd and the 4th floor. In order to get into either one of those buildings, you've got to have a picture ID, and you've got to go through the security. There's metal detectors, so don't take your guns with you, leave them at home. But if you'll just Google KEA Days of Learning, Stephanie's got a really nice video about the day of learning and how you can engage and what you can do. Okay, some bills that we want to pay really close attention to. First one is Senate Bill 3. And this is basically the destruction of the site-based council. Now, I have people tell me all the time, my site-based council is worthless. Well, it's worthless because you allow it to be worthless. Where people are engaged and where they're doing stuff, site-based council works very well. Senate Bill 8 is the tribunal bill, the tribunal process. If you get in trouble with your principal, and it's bad enough for you to get fired from your job, you can appeal that process. You know who you appeal it to first? Your superintendent. Who fired you? Your superintendent. So pretty much he's not going to say, oh, I'll change my mind, I think I'll hire you back. But he's going to uphold his own decision. So you can appeal to a third neutral party. That's a tribunal system, where you present your case. It's kind of like, it's not exactly like a trial, but there's people there that are partial, that don't know you, they don't know the school, they don't know the superintendent. They hear all the issues, and then they make a decision whether your firing should be upheld, whether you should be reinstated, whether you should be reinstated A, whether you should be reinstated but suspended. So there's lots of things that they can do. This process basically takes all that away from you. I don't know the words because I haven't read all the words yet, but that's what the tribunal, Senate Bill 8, does, is it removes that opportunity for you to present your case. And then House Bill 205 is the one that we've just ginned up information for recently. There's actually information in your packet from President Stephanie asking you to call in and voice your opposition to this. And basically what this is, it establishes a tuition tax credit. So let's say that Jim wants to send his son to a private school. Because Jim wants to do that, Jim's going to get a credit on his taxes. Now, how does Kentucky public schools get their money? Income tax, property tax, sales tax. If Jim is going to be, if his taxable income is going to be reduced, then he's not going to be paying as much taxes. Now, it's interesting because on this sheet, I think this is and the people who are proposing this, it's Ed Choice, I think it is. Guess where they're affiliated with? Yes, they're a Coke group. Imagine that. See how it's all interconnected, and us poor little people are standing out here on the sidelines asking for crumbs. The lobbyists prepared a fact sheet, and they said that the fiscal summary, they said on their sheet that it would actually save the state. It would bring in almost $16.4 million over a 3-year period. This is the fiscal report from the actual people who do fiscal reports. This is from our LRC staff. Over a 3-year period, it's going to cost, somebody's wanting to sell me an extended warranty on my car or pay down my school loans or offer me health insurance. It's actually going to cost the state $32 million over a 3-year period. $32 million to pay for a lot of after-school services, a lot of teacher increase in pay, a lot of staff increase in pay. So they're wanting to take your money. This is a veiled, it's basically a voucher bill is what it is. We cannot allow this, and you know who proposed it? Bam Carney, the public school teacher, rah, rah, rah. All the kids came to Frankfort for school choice about 2 weeks ago. Did you see them? They all had on their pretty yellow scarves. Guess who had on a pretty yellow scarf? Bam Carney. He is Mr. Alec. He's working to be the Alec Legislator of the Year. You have a new LRC website, and I wanted to give you a picture of our beautiful President Stivers. This is our Speaker of the House, David Osborne. If you'll just Google the Kentucky LRC or the Legislative Research Commission, you'll go to this. It's a new website. It looks really nice. It'll show you the bills, who the bill sponsors are. It classifies them for you, so it's a quick index so you can find the education bills very easily. But if you want to read those bills that are of concern, you can go there and look up the bill, and it'll tell you exactly how to find it. And again, I saw this today that made me sick to my stomach, because I'm from Knox County, and Knox and Whitley are 150 to 250. Vail is 500 to 999, and Harlan is 1,000 plus. And it just makes me sick to my stomach to know that there's kids, because you all know those kids that thrive, structure, and order are what makes a difference. And if you're, as my granny or mother would say, if you're living pillar to post and you don't know where your food's coming from, and you don't know how you're getting to school, and you're wearing the same clothes that you've worn all week, and you accidentally peed in them, and the kids make fun of you because you smell bad, or you've got bed bugs, or you've got head lice. To me, that's who we're fighting for, like Karen says. Because if we're not fighting for them, we don't have anything. But it's the kids these are the ones that need us.
Exactly.
And they need us more because we're their stability. We're their structure.
We're the only hope they've got.
We're the only hope they've got, because they know they can come to school at 7:30. They're going to get something to eat just about as soon as they get there. There's going to be somebody loving on them when they come in the door. Somebody's going to be smiling at them. That's us. School bus driver, if they are on a route, is going to say hi, get on the bus, it's warm on here. They're going to go to school. People are going to touch them, not physically, maybe physically, but not, figuratively, all throughout the day. Appropriate touching, all throughout the day. And we've got to fight rich people who want to take over the world for these kids. These kids don't have an advocate.
We're their advocates.
We're their advocates. We're the only advocates they got. And in the meantime, you know, I heard somebody say, I encourage my kid not to go into education. We can't do that, folks, because we've got to have generations coming. They're not coming into the every single education department in the state of Kentucky and every college and university is down in numbers. They're not coming into the education departments. We've got to convince them otherwise. We've got to convince them that these kids are the ones that are worth fighting for. And that's like, you know, every time you go anywhere, you start talking about school. Start talking, gosh, did you know that in Bell County there's anywhere from 500 to 1,000 homeless kids? Can you imagine what those kids would be if they didn't have public schools? Do you understand the importance of public schools for those kids? We've got to have that conversation over and over again. It might be ad nauseum for us, but we've got, because some people are never going to hear it unless we tell them. But we've got to continue to do this. And if it's the Cokes we have to fight, if it's Matt Bevan we have to fight, if it's Ralph Alvarado we have to fight, if it's Bam Carney, who's one of us, that we have to fight, then we're going to have to do it. And I can guarantee you, I don't bet very often. You can't win if you don't play, and I don't play. But if I were to bet, I would bet at a really, really high percentage that every single one of these people on this page, in some 2 or 3 degrees of separation, there's a teacher. Every single one of these people, within 2 or 3, a parent, an in-law, a cousin, a sibling, teaches. We need to use that to our advantage.